Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old bucket full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in me. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times, I done seen so many signs. I done dreamed so many lives, I done seen so many eyes. Somebody pray for the one grave, when you done seen.
Microphone check, what it do, world? It is me, BearFeezie. I am back, man, with another episode. It is, I gave you a few extra minutes, but it's time for you to wake your ugly ass up. Let's get out of bed and work on some of those ideas that you have stuck inside your head. It is still dark outside, but you're officially live at 5:55 with the God. And just like that, I am back with episode 135. And I just go live every morning, man. 5:55, 6 o'clock. Sometimes, a lot of times I'm late. I'm bad with timing, man. I think I don't know if I'm just like that, or I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. I honestly don't know. But, you know, this is the show where you just get your morning motivation, inspiration, and where you receive your daily words of encouragement. And this show is really for folks who really want to accomplish something, man, is, you know, stepping into the next wave, the next level, the next phase of their lives, man, and shedding off old ways and you know, I mean, shit that they used to do in attempt to become something great, something that they have never been before. And it, you know, doing right, man, takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of man, to become something that you've always wanted to be, or that you truly want to be. It takes a lot of balls, for one, man. It takes a lot of guts to, you know what I mean, do away with your old friends. And, you know what I mean, not that you're better than them, but a lot of people don't serve your future. A lot of folks, you know what I mean, they used to be cool with you when you were doing the old shit that you've done. And, you know, everybody just don't get on the same mindset and want to change and want to grow and want to develop, improve at the same exact time. That's not the way, you know, that's not the way the shit works. You know, usually it's only one that like feel that way, and you may impact another one, but usually, you know what I mean, that's just the way it is. Good morning, Shawnee. Good morning, Silas. Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. Usually it's only, you know, it's only a few that get it. And that's in the friend group, in the family. Usually it's not, you know, it's only one, man. So this show is for you. That one individual out of the crew that, you know, feels like, man, I need to do better. I can do better. I am better. I am better than what I've been doing, and I'm finna make something happen, something that I've never seen before or that I've never witnessed. You know, I'm finna step into this next level of my life and take some consistency, some real discipline. And a lot of times, doing that phase of elevation is lonely. It's lonely, and you know what I mean, you can't get no one else's approval because no one else is on what you're on. No one else is, you know, no one else's mind is there yet. And maybe they will. My favorite saying is, some people get it early, some people get it late. But most folks just don't get it at all. Most folks will never get it. Most folks will never, tap in. A lot of people will just be in the crowd. A lot of people will just watch from the sideline and yell and cheer and hate and gossip and talk and just think about it and dream about it. And they'll never put their shoes on, never practice, never get in the game. And I'm seeing that, as time flies, man, it's uncomfortable getting in the game, man, and folks looking at you. It's honestly like going live, going live and turning your camera on, or when folks get to look at you and critique and and just make comments, you don't know who they are. You don't got time to figure out who they are. You got a purpose. You have something that you're really trying to do, that you're pouring your effort into. And you already have your own responsibility. You already got to go to work. You already got to pay bills. You got children. You got a spouse. You got a mother. You got just so many priorities. And then you got to pour energy. You got to preserve energy just so you can wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to stay up till midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. You got to preserve energy just to pour into the dream, just to pour into the idea, just to pour into your skills to develop them and get better and improve. So I don't got energy to figure shit out. I don't got energy to figure out who hating it. I don't have energy to get the tea, and I don't have energy to, I can't waste it on that. I really got to focus. And so it's lonely. Because I don't want to talk about the shit they want to talk about. I don't, So, yeah, that's just the way it is, man. Don't nobody call me. I don't call them. I'm just, I'm just working. I'm pouring my effort in to become something greater. And that's what we're going to talk about. I ain't going to be on here long. Owen, hey, what it do? Great morning. To reach that next level, to bring the idea, the dream, the plan into fruition, it not only, requires the effort and the discipline, but in the journey, which is the most important thing, you shed and you lose your old self. It requires a new individual. It requires you to become somebody new, a new individual, a new identity. So it requires effort and drive and heart and a vision. But during that process of bringing, of the drive, the vision, during that process, you have to become a totally different person. And you're going to look back, you're going to look at this new individual once you reach that point, and it's amazing, man. It's amazing, this new person that you became versus who you used to be. And it's amazing that when you looked at the folks that you surrounded yourself with previously, you're like, wow, who would have thought? How could I have done that? And you got to give a glory to the big God, to the Creator, to the One, and that's what it requires, man. So don't think that's why everybody can't go. That's the biggest reason. That's the main reason everybody can't go, because everybody is not really. It takes a totally new person to reach it. And folks don't want to become that. That's uncomfortable. To become the person, It's not like you becoming it happens right when you become an adult. You already formed all the habits. You already formed who you thought you were. And you already formed all the habits, the the drug habits, the sex habits, the chill habits, the drinking habits, the you know what I mean, the cheating, you know what I mean, like getting over the scamming, the you know what I mean, the easy way, just all type of habits that you don't form. I can do this on them and they ain't gonna know. And you know what I mean, so when they turn around, I'm gonna do this. You gotta put all that shit behind you and be straightforward and be and you know what I mean, and produce a quality product and be serious about this product. And you know what I mean, and put all your effort into it, and now you very serious about it because you done poured all this time, energy, and effort into it. And to getting this certification or getting this diploma or getting this degree or producing this product, whatever it is you do, whatever it is you got plans on, it takes so much effort, you know what I mean? And you got to be real serious. It ain't no shortcuts, you know what I mean? You can't just pay nobody to get it. You got to become a totally different person during this journey. And that's why it's not the destination. Nah, that's facts, Chris. Good morning, Tay. Good morning, beautiful Jade. And that transformation is required. And that's why they say it's not the destination. It's not, you know what I mean? It's the journey. Because it's not where you're going. Is who you're going to become, which is most important because the shit comes and go. It's ups and downs and you know what I mean. It's peaks and valleys and you know what I mean. All that shit come and go. The material shit, the folks around, you know what I mean. But it's who you are that's most important. Who you become. And you know what I mean, and you shed all those bogus ways that you had, and you get rid of all the bogus friends and the snakes and the you know what I mean, the lazy folks and the folks who didn't believe and the folks who, you know what I mean, you get rid of all them folks, you know, except for the ones who grew with you, the ones who grew through it as well, you know what I mean. So just remember, man, you got to throw that old shit away. That's a requirement. It's that's the fee. That's how much it costs. And you can either pay that, becoming this new person, becoming this new individual with a new mindset. You can either pay that cost up front, or at the end, you can pay the cost of not doing shit. Being regular, being ordinary, being the same motherfucker you been with the same ways, the same motherfucker who everybody knew wasn't gonna be shit. You know what I mean? Or you can pay that cost, the same motherfucker, like, yo, you gonna be just like I knew you was gonna be. You're gonna be just like the rest of them motherfuckers who stuck and ain't gonna never do it. You know what I mean? So, or you can pay that fee at the end. So which one are you willing to pay? Which one do you have to pay? What fee are you willing to put? The one at the front where you shed all the shit and become great and become new? Or the one at the back end, or you gonna pay at the back end and when you sitting and you barely can't move and you looking at yourself and everybody barely making it and like, damn, it's you know what I mean? It done passed me. It done passed me by. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Because you got to look at yourself in the mirror. And it's only so much dope you can do. It's only so much alcohol you can consume. It's only so much shit that you can, you know what I mean, try to cloudy it up. But one day, man, you're going to have to face it. Like, damn. So, man, get up off your ass, man. Hey, man, it ain't no excuses. Either you want to be successful or you don't. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing new under the sun. And if they can do it, if they had to do it, they had to put all the shit behind them to make it to the next level, don't think you can skip the process. Nobody's exempt. I am BearFeezie. This has been another episode of Live at 555. I'll just go live and give us some news that we can use, some game to help us refrain from being lame. You know what I mean? And this ride is taking off. Motherfuckers are making it every day. And I surely hate for you to just lay around and think it and wish it, and you for to miss it. And you got the opportunity. God bless you with the capabilities. God bless you with the gift and the talents, and you didn't even punch your ticket. You just wanted to watch and look and hope and wish. You never got it from your head to your legs. You never moved on it. You never acted on it. You never went for it and kept going. You know what I mean? Because it's a destination for us all. And you can get there by bus, by plane. You know what I mean? You can catch a ride. You can hitchhike. You can walk if you really want to make it. Whichever platform you're watching me on, you can watch me on this platform every day at 5:55 in the morning. But I just got off work. Some days I'm tired. Some days I'm sleepy. Some days are just like, man, ain't nobody watching this shit. You know what I mean? But it is no excuse, man. This is really my practice. You know what I mean? Make sure you practice it. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you are, keep stepping how you stepping. And if you want to be successful, you got to do more than act like it. You got to work like it. Peace.